Welcome to the Nerd Lag Game Club, the monthly podcast where we play games instead of reading books. I'm Corey, and I'm partied up with four other full-time gamers for our pilot episode of the Nerd Lag Game Club. Before we talk about what the podcast is about, I think it's important to get to know everyone a little bit better. So first up, we're going to meet my beautiful wife, Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Hey, so I'm Lauren, or you could call me Lala, doesn't matter, either one's fine. So the type of games I'm super into are action RPGs and puzzle games. So I really like things like the East series, stuff like that. I'm super into those kind of things. Um, yeah, that's about it. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. She's a action RPG fiend.
For
Um,
sure.
Next up to attack is her little brother and the master of capturing digital monsters, Dan. How's it going, Dan?
Oh, I'm fantastic. So I'm Dan, aka Icy Danny. For the most part, I usually play like shooters, or as Corey said, some digital monster games, and that's about it. I don't really dabble too much in like other area of games.
Is there any type of game you won't play?
No, I'm usually down to play anything.
All right, well, thanks for introducing yourself, Dan.
Yes.
Next is the tank of our team, the man that takes on everyone, but it's the myth, the legend, Mr. Tons of Fun. How's it going, Tunza?
What's up? It's going. I'm your boy Tunza, and I play everything and anything, and lately it's been the weirder the better. I will not say no to any game. I have a way too big of a library on every console, and now PC games are riding pretty high, and it's Steam Summer Sale.
Hell yeah, you buy anything yet?
Nope, but I have a cart full, so I'm sure once I pull the trigger, I will have like 10 more games.
Oh,
I
thanks for
will,
the introduction.
yeah, I will play anything, so don't worry.
And my last party member with us on this epic adventure, a man that's played Skyrim more times than I've drove my car. We have Tony. Hello, Tony.
What's up, man? That's actually pretty funny. I was gonna talk about Skyrim in this, so that's awesome. What's up, guys? My name's Tony. Code name is Banshee. I play all different types of games. I probably hit every spectrum compared to these guys. I play sports games, racing games, RPGs, first-person shooters, MMOs. I pretty much touch everything. Right now, I'm currently going through Fallout 76 for the second time. It's the second time that I've owned it. I own it currently now on the PS4 in the computer. I am playing it on the computer now. Steam was running a big sale, so I picked it up, and I'm really enjoying it because they fixed a lot of the bugs. The DLCs are pretty good. It's not laggy. Another game that I've probably put about 10,000 hours into, as Corey already said, is Skyrim. I've literally played that on every console that it's ever came out on, except the computer. But because it's on Game Pass now, because of Bethesda and Microsoft partnering up, I'm gonna be playing it on the computer now. So, another game that I've put in a lot of hours is the Elder Scrolls Online MMO. I probably put like 500 hours on the PS4, 300 hours on the Xbox One when I had the Xbox One, and I've already hit like over 200 hours on the computer. And I've only had it for like 2 or 3 months now. Me and Tunza have been playing that a little bit. One of my favorite games of all time is probably the 2007 Need for Speed Most Wanted. I go through that game about once a year just because I can actually use my real car that I have in real life to actually beat the game. So that's pretty fun. Um, but that's pretty much me. The game that put me on the map on Twitch was the Division 1. So I'll probably start playing that again with you guys, streaming it on Twitch. I usually play the survival mode because it's pretty much just me and I can go through and do everything in like 30, 40 minutes and it's not a very long stream. But that's me. If you have any questions, anything like that, you can always message me at Banshee1107 on Twitter or on Twitch.
Oh, good introduction. Really got an idea of what you like to play. And since you've met my party members, it's time for me to regain my memories and introduce myself. My name is Corey. I am a super big fan of JRPGs. That's what I tend to play most often. I like to drop maybe 40 or 60 hours into each game. I will play almost anything else other than like things such like as Minecraft, things that don't really have an objective, but they did fix Minecraft. Now it has an end goal, so I may have to play that again. So those are kind of the only games I really stay away from. Everything else I'll definitely give a shot, but I'm an RPG fan at heart, and I love some of the classics. I don't think I have really anything else to talk about, so I hope that you were able to build a newfound bond with one of our party members. But I think it's time to explain what the Nerd Lag Game Club is. NLGC is a podcast where we pick one game for each of us to play, and then we meet up and talk about that game in detail. We have a few guidelines on what games we can pick from when making our decisions. We will rotate around the circle picking games for each podcast. We have 3 simple rules that the game must follow. The game must not exceed 10 hours to complete. The game must have an actual story or something that indicates an ending. So we won't be playing FIFA on this podcast. The last rule is the game can't cost more than $20, but we can play the game on any platform of our choosing. So the rules are simple, and the games can span over any genre or time period as long as we have access to them. Since the rules are in place, let's start this match and find out what the first game we're going to play is. We randomly decided who got to pick the first game, and Lauren was the lucky one. Without any more delay, Lauren, what game are we going to play for the month of July, and why did you decide to pick that game?
Okay, so the game we're playing is called Flipping Death. It's by Zoink Games. So Flipping Death is like a puzzle platformer. I only looked into it a little bit, and basically what happens is you're filling in for death. You gotta go through and you actually get to flip between the living and the dead to go through and kind of solve problems. You're trying to make your way back to your body, which I thought was pretty cool. The art style looks amazing. In my opinion, it's very like odd and out there. I played Stick It to the Man, which is made by the exact same people, and I really liked it. I thought it was really unique. The game also fell right in that sweet spot. It's like 6 or 8 hours. On Amazon for the PS4, it was only $10. I think it went up a little bit now, is what Corey was telling me. But on Steam, it's on sale for $4, so not too bad. They also made a game called Zombie Vikings. I don't know if you guys remember us playing that together.
We did.
It was a ton of fun. The one thing is, it's kind of broken. I think Corey got stuck in the ground a couple times.
Oh, so many times.
like 4 or 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really cool scenes. They try to put a lot of humor into those games, which I really like. So there's points where like during the Zombie Vikings games, they like stop to take selfies and stuff. I thought that was good, so I can only imagine the game should be good. On Steam it has very positive like reviews. So I'm excited to play it, really.
So now that you guys know the game, any feedback from you guys?
I mean,
it looks
play
good.
it.
I like the art style. I like flipping around the world. I think that's neat. Definitely
the
looks
art's-
zany.
The art style on the case looks pretty sweet, so I'm pretty interested in giving this a shot.
Dan?
I mean, I was just gonna say what Lauren already said with the art style looking good.
I like the art
Which I'm all
style.
for.
And I could definitely get behind a puzzle game.
Yeah, I like me some puzzle games.
6 to
too.
8 hours is a good time frame,
I
especially
thought
for a
so,
first
too.
game. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
no one's gonna
Excited.
feel too pressured, and I'm sure the difficulties like in that sweet spot too, where it's the casual. You can get off work, put a couple hours in, or
For
an-
sure.
or
for
an
sure.
hour. You
I
know,
wonder which one of us binges it in one day.
me.
Probably
yeah,
me,
it's not
me
bad.
also.
I currently have the time, so I'm probably gonna play it this
He's
week.
probably gonna play
I'll
tomorrow
probably
and
finish
beat
it
it.
last.
For sure. When I played Stick It to the Man, that was back when we were living at Corey's mom's house, and I was going through game after game, just like every time I'd finish one, I'd be like, okay, what can I play next? So I played like the South Park game, like Stick of Truth, and then I played like Stick It to the Man, and then I played Little Big Planet for the first time. Like I was on a roll with them, and I didn't think the game was all that hard, but it was really unique. So that's why I'm excited about this one.
I'm excited to start beating games one after
Yeah,
another.
same.
Yeah,
Actually,
same.
I'm on a roll, kinda. I beat
Tons
Biomutant.
hasn't beat a game since like 2005.
What do you mean?
so-
I just beat a game like 4 days ago or 5 days ago. I
You
streamed it,
did.
the whole thing.
I watched the ending of that and was very
It was,
disappointed.
I liked that game. I liked the art style. It left a bitter taste in my mouth.
Fair.
Well, that's a discussion for another time.
Yeah.
Now that everyone knows what game we're playing for the month of July, we welcome any of our listeners to grab a copy of Flipping Death and play alongside with us. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the game and see if our opinions line up with yours. But until next time, we've been the Nerdlag Game Club, and we will see you in July.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.